Alright, YouTube subscribers, my name is Rayshawn, known as Rick Nizzle on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now I'm just doing a commentary on my Hampton Bay Huntington 3 ceiling fan, dated December 2003. Model number is a DPA 52, I believe, and it was made by Shenlong Industries. Well, the sticker said it was made by Shenlong Industries, and the spring clip said that the fan was made by King of Fans. But something tells me that the fan was made by King of Fans and stuff, because the top of the motor housing, looks exactly like the one that you'll see on the King of Fans ceiling fan. So I believe that the OEM is King of Fans, but I just know that it's a Huntington 3 fan from Hampton Bay. And the finish of the fan is brushed nickel. And the parts that's not original to the fan is the decorative canopy ring and stuff, the down rod and stuff, and the rubber grommets are not original to the fan. The rubber grommets came off my best friend's Hampton Bay Redington 3 ceiling fan that's dated March 2001. And it's a quick connect system. So like when I push down on the blade and slide the blade up, the blade will come off and I can slide it right back off. I'll show you the link to the video on how to slide the blades, because I have that video, and I'm gonna put the link in the description down below. And I also put LED light bulbs onto the light fixture because the incandescent light bulbs that I kept putting on this fan keeps blowing out. And then the screws that's holding the light kit on the switch housing are also not original. Those came off of a Hampton Bay Clarkston ceiling fan and brushed nickel. And the light kit pull chain switch, it's not original. It's a three-way light kit pull chain switch. So what I mean about it being a three-way light kit is that it'll make the light fixture come on like this. 2 lights come on, other 2 come on, then it's all 4. So what I'm gonna do is then I'm gonna start this fan off, starting off with low. Now it puts out a good amount of, okay amount of air on low for a Hampton Bay. Now I got my AC running, by the way, cause it's kind of warm in this room, so I got it running. But it's cool in here because I had it running for a long time. But back on this fan. Now I got this ceiling fan on Sunday, June 1st of 2014, which was 4 years ago as of 2018. Now, this ceiling fan has been through a lot, because what happened was that back in 2015, the last time when I was floor testing this fan, I wasn't even paying attention, so I kept on picking on the reverse switch on the fan, and the reverse switch busted and the fan sparked, and there was smoke coming out the reverse switch on the fan and stuff. And thank God the fan didn't catch on fire, because it could have catched on fire. So the reverse switch busted and stuff, and it made the power in the, I was testing this fan out in my living room, so it made the power in my living room go out. So I replaced so I had a white reverse switch on this fan that came off my Hunter Southern Classic ceiling fan, manufactured on the 3rd quarter of 1995. And the next thing is, that the reverse switch that I put on this fan, that came off of a Sears CEI. It came off of a CEI 1895 series ceiling fan, which was the Sears Roebuck ceiling fan. One of them that I had in my collection and stuff. So, yeah, but other than that, then this is a huge childhood fan of mine because I remember that one of my neighbors that lived down across the street from where I live had the ceiling fan in the kitchen. And I remember that fan, and it had the tulip shades. But this ceiling fan that I'm talking about, shown on the video, this fan used to be in my aunt's kitchen. And it was close mounted when she installed it because she installed it on the low ceiling. But I'm about to go and put it on medium. Oh, and then back to what I was saying. So back in 2014, back in December, like it was like few days after Christmas. I want to say December 28th of 2014. But it was right after Christmas when I was floor testing this fan because I was bored and they couldn't find anything to do. So I got bored and started playing with the fan. And what happened was that I made a mistake and broke the pull chain nut on the original pull chain of the fan. So I ended up replacing it with a pull chain that my father got from Lowe's. And the pull chain, well, the fan worked only on high speed. And then I tried changing it out with the one that had the same value as the old pull chain. And the fan went high, low, low. And then I replaced it with another pull chain. And the ceiling fan went high, medium, and low. But this fan puts out a good amount of air on medium, which is what I like about this fan and stuff, because like sometimes when it gets too cold in the room when I have the air on, so I would either put it on medium or I would put it on low. And it kind of does have a wobble to it on medium for some reason, because it wasn't wobbling on medium. It only wobbled on high, but now it's wobbling on medium. But I'm going to try to see if I can balance it out. Probably because of the blades are sagging a little bit on this fan, which is what the Huntington 3 fans are known for. And other than that, I'm about to go on and put it back on. About to go on and put it on high speed. Now, high speed, now it puts out a good amount of air on high speed for a Hampton Bay. But I was told that the older Hampton Bay fans before 2008 are much better than the newer Hampton Bay fans being made today. But they discontinued these ceiling fans back in 2010. Now the Huntington 3 the Huntington 3 wasn't released at the Home Depot until 2001, which replaced the Huntington 2. And then the Lyndhurst replaced the Huntington 3 back in 2010. So this is a discontinued model. But this ceiling fan is also sold as the Seasons Camarillo, or how you pronounce that name. But it's sold as the Seasons brand ceiling fan. But other than that, Really don't have anything else to say. I'm about to go on and show the airflow. So I'm about to go on and turn it off. Now, while I'm showing the spin down, I'm about to go on and talk about my memories I had with the ceiling fan being installed in the kitchen at my aunt's house. So what happened was that my aunt, my aunt, she's not really my aunt, but that's my cousin's aunt. But so what happened was that I think I'm going to tell the details because I really explained myself. So me and my aunt Jeanette and stuff, we went over to Monty Pam's house. Now, Monty Pam is Monty Jeanette's sister-in-law. So what happened was that we went over Monty Pam's house, and the next thing is that as soon as they opened up the door, I went on and dashed in the house and stuff and went upstairs and saw the ceiling fan running on high speed in reverse. And what happened was that that my aunt Jeanette, she said you about to get in trouble, because I really was supposed to be running to people's houses like that. And I ran in the house and saw this ceiling fan. Then the next thing is that I climbed up on the table trying to get to the chains to put it on medium when it was on high speed. But I remember those days. Oh, I forgot to tell you what's the diameter. The diameter for this fan is 52 inches. And it has reversible blades from bleached cherry, which is the side that's facing down, to black, which is the side that's facing up. But I got the bleached cherry side of the blades facing down, because I like it better with the bleached cherry blades, because that's really my childhood version of this fan, is when the bleached cherry side of the blades are facing down instead of the black. So and then what else? And then also remember back in 2013 when it was my second time seeing this fan in my life. So what happened was that I asked my Aunt Pam, which was the original owner of the ceiling fan, if I could record a video of the ceiling fan. And she told me that she didn't mind me taking a video of the fan as long as I don't post it on YouTube or anything. So I was happy to do it. And And I got too excited, so my hands started shaking because I was too excited to get a video of the ceiling fan for the first time. Because I always wanted to have a video of a Huntington 3 ceiling fan by Hampton Bay. But some Huntington 3 fans, they was made by different companies. Like some of them was made by Aircool, some of them made by King of Fans, some of them was made by SMC, and some of them was made by Shenloon Industries, and I believe it was some that was made by Zhang Shan Zentian Electrical. But this one was made by Shenloon Industries. And this fan, it really runs smooth, and it kind of does have a bearing noise to it. But I could barely even hear them, but sometimes I can hear them. But majority of the time I can't, but it kind of does have a bearing noise to it. And then sometimes it makes scraping noises. Like that. That's that noise the bearings make sometimes. Even though, yeah, because this ceiling fan, that fan is like near 15 years old. But right now the ceiling fan is 14 and it won't be 15 years old until December due to the fact it's dated December 2003. That's when it's dated. But it really does have a long spin down, to be honest. And then so it's another one too. So at the time when I was having problems trying to wire a reverser switch on this fan, so I asked everybody if they had the reverser switch that had the same wiring color. And then Spiffy Newman told me all reverse switches are the same. And I didn't, and then after that, so I didn't believe him. So I tried it out and wired the reverse switch the first time. The fan didn't work. Tried it the second time, still didn't work. Then the last time I tried it, it did. It finally worked. So I was happy that I got the thing to work again. Because I haven't, yeah, so this is another one too. So I had this fan for 4 years. That's how long I had this ceiling fan. And it does have some scratches on the blades. Especially this blade right here. Yeah, it has some scratches on here. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. More to come.